Hey there, how's it going? Godplan Stan here with more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Happy Friday, hope your weekend is off to a great start. And we are in the Temple Palace here in the Al Balad region of the past. It is a yellow, it was on a yellow pedestal of fragments, and it's a desert area, so that kind of tracks, right? So we're in a temple. Not quite a pyramid like we did in Dragon Quest III, but it's kind of similar. We're going to be going down, 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 all the way down. And we got a fragment to get on the way, and yeah, let's head on down. We've got, I think, 6 more treasure. None here. So it looks like we're in the palace, and the palace is underground, which is kind of cool. I think this is going to be kind of an interesting dungeon here. Book titled The Saga of the True Hero. Stan takes it from the shelf, flicks through. Ever since the world was brought into being, countless heroes have taken sword in hand and stepped into the fray. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me move over to the side a little bit more. But there was one who towered above all others in terms of strength, wisdom, and honor. Who was that? The name of that mighty warrior was Sir Mervyn, and his name was known in every corner of the land. It wasn't Erdrick, huh? Interesting. No, I mean, this isn't related to the Erdrick trilogy, I don't think, unless I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. All right, was it Mervyn? I think it was Mervyn, not Merwin or something. The Great Spirits. The Great Spirit of the Earth watches over all who dwell in the desert. Its benign presence brings peace and security and causes the waters to spring from the sand. Okay. We peoples of the arid plains must never forget to whom we owe our lives. Okay. So we're going to get some world building here about the region, it looks like. Now this is interesting. Where does this go? Oh, okay. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think there's actually anything in here for us. Yeah. That would be really cool if we could take a nap there, but, you know. Oh, look. Nobody's home at the shops. Yeah, this is like, for all intents and purposes, this is like a town. Although there's nobody here, right? I'm assuming when we go back to the present for this region, we probably will see this palace like populated, right? Even though it is underground. So that was, oh wait, no, that wasn't it. Let's go in here. Throne room, maybe? Yeah. Nothing here. Now that's interesting. No, it's not. This is the ruler's bed chambers, maybe. There's a lot of water and just big empty space. I mean, this almost looks like a throne, but it's not. It's like a bench at the end of the bed. And then what about in here? What do we have here? Oh, hey, we got a fragment. A gray one. Okay, we haven't done gray in a while. And remember, we've only been to one gray island still. So that's interesting. Okay, 2 down, 5 to go. This is all very kind of mysterious, right? Like there's nobody here. This palace is really cool, but there's like nobody here anywhere. Oh, there's skeletons. It's a pile of broken bones covered in mud. Huh. Oh, that's where we're supposed to go in there. Huh, there's nothing in there though. What about, what's this? Stamens the stone. The first step on the path of virtue requires strength of character. Strength of character comes only from kindness. The path of virtue leads next to a long life filled with wisdom. But no matter how long a man's life, it cannot go on forever, which is why the path of virtue leads in the end to heaven and the paradise which awaits the pious man. And for those who have followed the path correctly, it continues beyond heaven on into rebirth, where it begins anew. Okay. Alright, I guess the game's getting religious. It's a pile, or at the very least spiritual. It's a pile of broken bones covered in mud. Okay, but wait. Oh, that's actually it, right? Did we... Hold on, we haven't gone everywhere, right? We went in here, then we went down to here. Oh, maybe we did, right? Because these were the rooms off the sides, right? We didn't go here. Where is this? There was here, and then this was the room there. Yeah, where's this room? Or this room? I don't think we've been to either of these two rooms. Where were those? Oh, I missed those. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Stan, this room smells like monsters. Yeah, that makes sense. That was an open, empty room. Okay, we missed these rooms, as you can see by the door being shut. Noble garb. I think we had noble garb before, and what's his butt? Who? Oh, geez, Kiefer. Shout out Stan for remembering Kiefer's name. I mean, I think I mentioned it a couple times. Like, I actually just really liked Kiefer as a character. Still kind of bummed out that he left us, but who knows? Maybe we'll get him back. Probably not. I think he's gonna end up being. Oh, we did come in here with the books. Okay, never mind. So actually, I take it back. I think we have gone to every room now. This was the only room we hadn't gone into. We went into the like library before, and that was Queen Neferta's chamber. That was where we got the fragment. So yeah, only one place left to go. Lot of areas to go to in a very small space, basically. Broken bones covered in mud. Broken bones covered in mud. All right, here we go. It's gonna be fight time, I think. Who's this guy?
You there! Stop where you stand.
Okay. Did you say stand or sand? Just saying.
Oh, I thought you were grave robbers. Clearly, I was mistaken.
No, we're a bunch of kids who are in fact grave robbers.
So, strangers, who are you? Are you travelers, perhaps?
Time travelers, to be exact. No, we are time travelers.
I see. Now you must listen. This place is a graveyard. A graveyard for we desert dwellers forsaken by our queen. Every evening, monsters come here to loot and despoil the graves. I have taken it upon myself to keep them at bay. And you are obstructing my work. You must leave this place and never return. There is a village southeast of here. My name is Hadid. Inform the local people of this encounter and you shall surely be welcome there.
Okay.
Queen Fetiti, how could you flee and abandon your subjects to their fate?
Uh-oh. Yeah, this place is kind of interesting, right? So that's it. But not really. It says there's 4 more treasure in here, and we've gone everywhere. Unless they're like literally hidden or something, but this is really interesting because this is the second place we've been to today. I mean, this technically is a town, right? It's a palace with like shops and stuff. There's no enemies here. This is the second town we've been to today that has like treasure in the area that we just can't find. I'm very curious about what's going on here. And whether there's any relation between the two areas. I mean, because from what I remember with this game, with this Dragon Quest game, there's not just, you know, in the Erdrick trilogy, there would just be like hidden items on the ground in places. I don't think that was the case here, right? Like all the items and stuff you can find are either in chests or like sparklies on the ground, I think. I mean, I don't know. As you can see, I'm like acting like that's not true, but we're not like, this is not yielding any results either. So, you know, and this is also because I don't remember, because it's been a month since we played. Well, more than a month. Yeah, okay, what does Maribel have for us? Hurry up, Stan, let's find that village to the southeast. Well, we tried going into it already, remember? I mean, like, this could definitely have something inside of it, right? If we could open this, what kind of looks like it might be a sarcophagus, right? Gotta move the lid, push the lid off, and then... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it says 4 treasures, right? And we've been in all the rooms, right? Here's another one. I don't know, it's like, it's almost like we're missing some tool that would let us have access to like the sarcophagi or something. I don't know. But we've clearly got, well, you know what? I take that back. Let's go back up here real quick. Right, because we came in on the right side. And actually, to be fair, we didn't actually come over here and like look around stuff, did we? But I was thinking maybe if we came over here and checked the left side, maybe there was stuff we missed. I'm gonna go ahead with no on that. So there's nothing out there. I don't know. I mean, there's no battles here, so I guess we're like free to explore, but I feel like we did explore and we, you know, nothing was yielded. Right. And I don't know. I guess I'm trusting Rough Snows. Now, wait a second. Look at the crack there. Right? Yeah, we need to break that wall down. I bet that's what it is. And there were broken walls down there, right? There's a broken wall in the center, in the right center, and then in the top right. So maybe there's something going on there. I don't know if there's any other broken walls anywhere. It doesn't look like it, but so it looks like it does. Like I've played enough games, you know, especially like the Jrpgs that have puzzles in them, like Lufia or Wild Arms or Secret of Evermore, you know, where there's like you can break walls, and or even like the 8 and 16-bit Zelda games, right? Now actually, you know what, on the map I think we can we can't teleport to that town. I guess we didn't technically go inside, huh? I mean, we did, but we were like forced into a dialogue where we couldn't do anything. So have we leveled up enough to? No. That's a bummer. Okay, I'm getting Get
it together.
Oh no. Come on, folks. Come on, folks. Oh geez, she's, yeah, they're gonna have to heal her because she's whatever. She's hard CC'd right now. These skeletons are obnoxious, even though we're technically over leveled of them. At least they're obnoxious when they appear in these saber cat parties. because of all the debuffs and nonsense they're doing.
Thank you.
Bear with me here. It's a good thing the auto in this game is pretty good. I'm getting it's like 7 p.m. so I'm getting like yelled at by Octopath. It's like the Star Incense Burner is having a conniption. Log in quick. Okay, so we do the dailies real quick. We got another shield. I'm not doing that fight. Wait a second. What about here? No. Yeah, no. Let's just get out of here. Oh, I need some heals. Okay, so southeast, yeah. Look at all these enemies we need to take care of real quick. Someone level up, or Mirabelle leveled up. And she also hit level 6 in her vocation. Nice. Yeah, this is quite this region is quite nice for that, isn't it? I think unfortunately we're gonna have to wait till next week to figure out a way to like ride down that river and go to the other parts of this region here. I'm not going over by that cat. I'm just gonna tap these dudes. Oh no, they got us. They got us. Nope. Animation saved us there. All right, let's go in. What was his name? Hadid? We cannot go on like this. Something must be done.
Oh.
Wait, do not be so rash. You cannot venture into the desert alone. Not in your current condition. Queen Fertiti, I, your humble servant, shall give my life to save you from the monsters. Uh-oh, dude is not doing good. Humph, who are you?
Yes?
What is this you say? One by the name of Hadid told you of our village. Very well. Then you had better enter. Please talk to Elder Khalid, should you wish to spend the night here. Alright, cheers, dude. Al-Balad.
Oh.
The village of Al-Balad is an oasis of safety in the desert. You have nothing to fear here, but fear itself. Just kidding. You will no doubt notice the large urn we have placed in the center of the village. It is the power of this urn which keeps monsters away. It is said to have been imbued with the powers of the spirit of the land himself. We would be lost without it. After all, there are precious few young men left here to defend us. Uh-oh, that's not good. I hope my accent here is better than my accent in the French village. Life has become a living nightmare for we desert dwellers. The temple palace has fallen to the monsters, and if that were not enough, the fiends have taken our queen from us. I am under no illusions. I remain here only on account of my injuries. If I were able to work, I would have long since been enslaved, or worse. Oh, you're not the item vendor, okay. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I've played enough, and this seems to be often the case in, like, ARPGs when you go to the desert areas. There's often, like, from our world, Middle Eastern sounding and presenting NPCs and characters and stuff. So, like, I guess I've just heard that kind of accent more than I've heard French accents in games. I don't know. The skies above are so very dark. The sun has not shone upon the desert for days. These surely are signs of the wrath of heaven, and we are helpless in the face of this wrath. We cannot protect our queen or the great temple palace. All we can do is hide away in our burrows. So there's something not good going on here. You know, when it comes to like Middle Eastern or like North African lore and stuff, you know, like in the like first Titan Quest game we went to Egypt and stuff. you know, the like Egyptian mythology is pretty interesting. You know, they have some really interesting deities and stuff, but yeah, that might be kind of like what we're dealing with here. They're very spiritual and religious, you know, obviously, and in those parts of the world. I mean, in the Middle Eastern part of our world, you know, there's been like holy wars going on for thousands of years and whatnot. Oh, great spirit, please. The monsters come once more. Everyone is dying. Ugh. That's not good. Meow. Oh, kitty. Kitty living in a desert. That doesn't sound great for the kitty. Ever since the skies grew dark, the once bounteous river Nihil has produced no fish. I mean, Nihil, I mean, that's almost like the Nile, right? What are you doing? You do not have permission to enter the storeroom. Please, you must leave now. Okay, my bad. We're just exploring.
Huh?
I sense a curious light coming from you. Oh, please, excuse me. You need not respond to such inappropriate remarks. Now, on to more important matters. What is it you require, travelers? No, not yet. Fare thee well. Okay, cheers. Our queen is dead, and the young men of Al-Balad have been enslaved. They are forced to construct a likeness of a terrible monster. How can the spirit of the land and the powers of heaven stand idly by and allow this to happen? Why do they not come to our aid? Have they forsaken us? I hope not, but maybe. There's still 5 treasures? We already went in here too, didn't we? Or no? Yeah, I think we went in there, didn't we? I don't know, I'll double check. It's not like we're getting battles or anything. Yeah. So, I mean, there's gonna be treasures in the storeroom probably, but there's also gotta be treasures up in here, which is like probably the elder's house or something. Guessing. I'm not gonna lie, I like the architecture here. I think I've mentioned it like once or twice over the years. Back after I finished high school, before I went off to college originally, I have a pretty awesome mom. I've talked about her a bit on stream and stuff, but she had the really cool idea for us to take like this like kind of like send off trip together, like just her and I, and we took this awesome like 3-week train trip around the country. And the first stop we had after we left Chicago and headed southwest was in, I think it was either Arizona or New Mexico, but she took me to where she did Vista work like years and years, like decades ago, when she was, you know, probably in her, I think, early to mid 20s or something. And you know, the architecture of all the buildings there, it was a very small town, you know, probably like 20,000 people or something. And it was a little similar to this. Like, it wasn't like buildings, you know, like where I am in Wisconsin. It wasn't like that there. So this is a little bit like that. Obviously things there were more modernized than they are here, but yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I guess, I don't know, let me finish my story before we talk to them. So then after that, we headed west and we went to San Diego. We went to SeaWorld there, which was really cool. Then we went to San Francisco and had like by far the best seafood I've ever had, and rode trolleys and stuff. And San Francisco is a really fun city. and then we headed northeast on our way back, and we stopped in Montana at Glacial National Park, and the scenery there was absolutely gorgeous. I can't remember for sure, but I think there's maybe at least one person in my community who lives near there and vacations there pretty frequently. Might be Neck, I can't remember for sure, but yeah, really beautiful national park in the States if you're ever looking for like beautiful scenery or something for a trip. Glacial National Park. And that was it for our train trip, but it was like a 3-week thing, and we like ate and slept on trains while we were traveling, and that was actually pretty cool too. I never thought I would like sleeping on a train, but it kind of like rocks you to sleep or something. Like it was actually really peaceful. Truly, I did not expect to receive visitors at a time such as this. You say that the man you met at the Temple Palace told you of our village. Please excuse me, my health has deteriorated a great deal of late. Still, I must not complain. I am greatly privileged to remain alive. The news that there are monsters in the Temple Palace is terribly distressing. However, we better go catch him some fast fish. Now you must be fatigued following your journey. Please, you must spend the night at my house. The room of my son is on the 2nd level. It is unoccupied at the present.
Well.
Please go up to the 2nd level and rest. The room belongs to Elder Khalid's son and heir, but he left the village a while ago and is yet to return. You think that's Hadid? Oh, wait, hold on. Is this just a jump down spot? Nope. What do we got here? Who is this now? Don't mind us, we're just snooping. Hadid! Oh, I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my boy Hadid. I do apologize. I should have greeted you right away, but my body often refuses to cooperate with me of late. Yeah, so Hadid's their son. So that's their, I guess that's their like bedroom. Okay, let's peace out here. Some bedding on the floor. Yeah, we're just gonna lie on the ground. That's fine. It's not like we have any other options anyways, right?
Well.
Good morning. I trust you had a restful sleep. Now, who is she? She looks younger. Maybe she's Hadid's sister and their daughter. Elder Khalid wishes to speak with you. He awaits you downstairs. I'm waiting for you to talk. He's not going to talk. You have awoken, I see. I trust that you enjoyed the restful sleep. Now, you have observed the situation outside the village for yourselves. We desert dwellers have been besieged by monsters for some time. It all began when we commenced the construction of a great likeness of the spirit of the land. That is what drew their attention. Upon pain of death, they demanded that we build a likeness of the great evil instead. We had no choice but to obey. What is more, they demanded that we relinquish one young maiden from the village into their clutches each year. Her Majesty, Queen Fertiti, went to the monsters and offered herself instead. Alas, we have not heard from her since. Not long after her departure, the skies grew dark, and the sun ceased to shine upon the sands. Queen Fertiti's temple palace lies abandoned and blighted, and within it, monsters frolic with abandon. Actually, not within it, just outside from what we saw. Well, because your sun, clears out the inside. What is more, there is no one remaining in Al-Balad who is capable of driving the monsters away. We can do it. It is a terrible situation, dear travelers. You would do well to leave this desert, never to return. Children such as yourselves cannot hope to defy the monsters who torment us. Be sure to avoid the Temple Palace if you value your lives. Grr, why are those stupid monsters always causing trouble wherever we go? It makes me really, really hungry. You know, Ruff and Ochette would get along great, right? Angry, I mean angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. Alright, we're now go and see what's happening at the Temple Palace. We're supposed to go back. Dude. Don't people realize that telling us to stay away from certain places only makes us want to go there even more? On that note, let's head back to the Temple Palace. We've got monsters to get rid of. Okay, and with that, we're a little short on the video length this time, but it is Friday. It is dinner time for me, and let's just lean into that. So let's do our saving here, our final saving for the day, and we'll say our goodbyes, and we will peace out for the week here, actually, because if you're watching this right after it went live, you're watching it on Friday, and your weekend has officially started. So for me, it's Saturday the 11th, but for you, it might be Friday the 17th. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today and for this week. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. If you are new to the channel, subscribe so you get notified when the next video goes live. Like the video and leave a comment to help grow the channel, helps the algorithms, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for that. And we'll be back next week with more videos. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Peace.